If you're starting to get invitations to speak on webinars, interviews, or perhaps even on stage, you might be thinking to yourself, what story am I going to say and share, and how is it going to help me make more sales? Hi, I'm Sonia, and I've been speaking on stages for the last 12 years in front of some of the most incredible audiences that you could ever imagine in industries I never thought I would be a part of because of this simple framework. In this video, I'm going to share with you my story selling framework that allows me to take my story and turn it into a relatable piece of content for any industry and any audience so that I can sell my products and services with more confidence every time I step out on stage or sit down at a podcast or interview. This exact framework has allowed me to increase my conversions to over 70%. With cold and warm traffic. It has allowed me to triple my clients' revenue, and it has taken first-time speakers and allowed them to make hundreds of thousands of dollars just inside of a 90-minute presentation, and I'm stoked to share it with you. One of the best pieces of advice I ever got about storytelling came from one of my mentors who just so happens to be one of the world's leading speaker trainers, and he shared with me that if you have a mess, you can turn it into success. And the gap that you bridge with that story is your system that allows you to share your transformation, but also your pathway to success with your audience. Let me explain. There's a place that you start out when you have the realization that you have to, get yourself to the next phase or stage of success. There's this crash, this moment where you have the epiphany that life is not going the way that you want it to, and you have to start making some changes to get the result that you want. I'm sure somewhere along the line you've been there before, whether it was in high school or in your professional career, or perhaps in a relationship. Whatever that crash is for you and the place that you see yourself going in the future, your steps to success to get there, that is your ultimate system. And the story behind this creation of that system is the way that you felt, the way that what you smelled, what you heard, what you experienced, how it made you feel, that allows someone to say, wow, me too. Have you ever watched that movie Up? A Pixar movie is famous for getting you emotionally enthralled with the excitement of the character and then showing you this detrimental crash and then the journey to getting to the happily ever after. And this is your story. This is the exact framework that you can use to share your story with the world as well. So next time that you're on stage, I want you to use terms like this. I'll never forget when. It was like yesterday when. There I was, and all I remember was seeing. I can still smell. And fill in the blanks there. Everywhere along your life, there's moments where your senses are engaged and you're going through an epiphany moment in your life where you're army crawling through to get to the next phase. Using those simple terms will allow you to engage your audience's senses, to pull them in deeper and closer to you while you're sharing these vulnerable moments. And more importantly, when you're getting ready to share with them your success, pick up the energy, pick up the volume, and remember to smile. These simple tricks have allowed me to dominate the stages and interview platforms that I've been on and to create immense impact in the people's lives that I'm serving. And that's resulted in quite a bit of revenue being generated for myself, my team, and my businesses across the board. When you want to take advantage of this simple story selling framework, comment story selling below, and I will personally DM you this exact script with some cheat sheet fillers that you can use to craft an irresistible and highly engaging story. I'm Sonia, and when we work together, you prosper.